Three types of subconstruction material are commonly used to carry our panels. These are aluminium, galvanized steel, or timber battens. Our panels are strong yet light, which reduces the amount of subconstruction needed. This gives us an advantage over some of our competitors. The position of the panel is determined by adding the thickness of insulation to the cavity width and allowing a little extra as a tolerance for uneven walls. Whichever subconstruction is used, the wall should be checked by the installer prior to installation to confirm that it is flat and to ensure that the correct fixing and details are used. Aluminium. The most widely used subconstruction is an adjustable aluminium system. Mark the position of the wall brackets as shown on the layout drawings. Securely fix the wall brackets with their thermostops to the wall with suitable screws or bolts. Place the insulation against the wall. Using the clip on the wall bracket, insert the vertical T profiles behind the vertical panel joints and the L profiles as the panel's middle support. When final positioning is confirmed, fix the profiles. The wall brackets are arranged with fixed and gliding points. Each length of vertical profile has one fixed point wall bracket. This is positioned either near the top or in the middle of the vertical profile. The fixed point wall bracket, which carries the weight of the cladding, is normally the larger of the two. The rivet or screw is placed in the holes of the bracket to lock the profile in place. Make sure the fixed points are kept at the same level around the building. The other wall brackets, which are smaller, are the gliding points. The rivet or screw in these is inserted into the elongated holes. This holds the profiles in place while still allowing them to move freely up and down to accommodate the thermal expansion of the aluminium. It is important to always leave a 20mm gap between the ends of the vertical profiles. This must coincide with a horizontal joint between the panels. No panel should be fixed to two different rails, as the movement in the metal will cause the panel to crack. If uncoated profiles are used, their silver colour, which can reflect sunlight and give an unwanted appearance, can be hidden by using black tape or paint behind all panel joints. Galvanized steel. Although the thermal expansion of galvanized steel is not the same as aluminium, the fixing procedures are similar. The wall brackets are still arranged as fixed and gliding points. Leave a gap between the ends of the vertical omega and U profiles and conceal them by applying the black tape or paint behind the panel joints. There are three options for timber subconstruction: adjustable, non-adjustable, and the distance screw method. The grade of timber suitable for use in a ventilated facade and whether it is to be treated with preservative can differ from country to country. The batten should be a minimum of 30mm thick. Battens used behind the vertical panel joints or at corners should be 90 to 100mm wide, with the other battens 50 to 60mm wide. Ideally, the batten should be smooth on the front face and one edge to ease levelling. EPDM or aluminium protection strips are placed on the face of all battens. This helps to protect the timber and gives an added benefit of providing a black shadow gap to the joint. To accommodate the insulation and maintain the cavity, the vertical battens are fixed back to the structure in a number of ways. Adjustable system. This system utilises the adjustable bracket to carry the vertical batten. This allows for batten adjustment for uneven wall surfaces and can accommodate insulation. The bracket with its thermostop is fixed to the wall with suitable bolts or screws. The brackets alternate to the left and right of the batten to ensure stability. Brackets for neighbouring battens are also staggered horizontally. 50mm thick battens are held in place with 4 stainless steel wood screws. Any levelling can be made before final tightening of the bracket bolt. Non-adjustable system. One way is to fix a series of counter battens horizontally across the wall and in filling them with insulation. Over these, the vertical battens are securely fixed at centres to suit the panel layout. This method is dependent upon having a level wall, as adjustment is limited and is normally used where thin insulation boards are specified. Distance screw system. The distance screw concept utilises special structural fixings which are able to carry the weight of the facade without the need for brackets or profiles. This method reduces the effect of thermal bridging.